Yo, what is going on, guys, gals, aliens, and degen freaks? Welcome to Dano Crypto. So on this channel, we show you guys how to make simple, effective, and easy moves in the cryptocurrency ecosystem. So how's everyone doing today? Hope you're doing well. Happy Thursday. We are seeing some Bitcoin volatility here to the upside, but then are we just getting a dead cat bounce here? Are we getting a fake out bounce? We are going to get into all that, guys, but today we do have a special guest. We're gonna wait. We're gonna make sure we bring in the guest properly. But until we bring this guest in, we are going to get the likes absolutely smashed. So let's do that, guys. So if we can get the likes up, we'll get more people in here. We'll get the conversation going. Welcome to all of the members. Shout out to the Dano Crypto Dojo crew, the Dano Crypto Dojo community. You guys are absolutely the best. So we are streaming from a different studio here. So we're gonna so bear with me. So we're doing it through here because this is the way we have to have guests. So let me know. Do I sound okay? Does everything sound fine? This is not our normal streaming studio setup, so we want to make sure everything sounds good. Does our microphone sound okay? Everything sound all right? We are going to make sure. All right, everything sounds good? Everything sounds good? All right, cool. We sound money. We sound money. Amazing, amazing, guys. So yeah, we got 122 people on YouTube. So shout out to you guys. Thank you so much for being here. We're gonna get into what the FOMC meeting did with the market. We got a nice pump off of that. Altcoins recovered. We have some meme recoveries, but then we have all of this beef, all this controversy across crypto Twitter. We have talks of Brett, a competition between Brett on ETH or Brett on Base, and then we have a competition between Pepe coin and we have a competition between the Pepe coin and Pepe, and it's just gonna be pretty epic. So, all right, so yeah, so I think someone is revealing themselves, but yeah, we'll have well, shout out to the Moonwalkers. What's going on? If you were just watching the Moon Show, we had Tyrell, the Crypto King. He is amazing. He's literally said like very similar things that what we were saying the last time we were on the show. So we're in good crypto company. And he mentioned Chainlink. He mentioned all these great coins. So it's a lot of stuff we can keep on the radar for the altcoins. But guys, let's get this show started. Let's get this show on the road. All right, so we are going to look at the Bitcoin price. We're going to look at the Bitcoin price here. So let's make sure we can share our screen. We got to get used to this. Let's see, screen one. Do this, and then we're gonna do this, and let's get our screen in there. All right, put ourselves up here. All right, so looking at the Bitcoin chart here, you can see that we tried a nice bounce recovery back up to this price range, this purple box range here at basically right almost at 60K. So where am I streaming from today? I'm streaming from my normal spot, but I'm using a different studio. So the way that some of these streaming softwares work, you have to stream out of the studio, and then that is how you can actually bring on the guest. There's all kinds of different ways you can do it, but the one that we're using right now, this is how you do it. So we are streaming from the Restream studio, in connection with OBS. So it's a hybrid kind of setup here. So, but yeah, let me know if you guys can see just let me know if you guys can see the screen okay, you can see everything properly. I know on the Moon Show this morning, they were having some blurry screens, and I was like, am I wearing my glasses? Like, is it, like, what's going on? But I think, I think they had some internet issues, so luckily, hopefully, our internet will be okay, and it looks like everything's going okay. Can you guys see me and hear me okay? Because we are going to make sure we do all this stuff proper here. So, let's go to, I'm going to stop sharing my screen real quick. And we are going to, I want to pull this over here so we can do this. Yeah, there we go. All right, there we go. So now I can see when our guest comes into the room. We'll be coming into the waiting room soon here. This is going to be a fun one, guys. This is going to be a fun one. This is going to be absolutely amazing. So thank you guys for coming in early. Normally we stream at 11:30, so I know we're probably not going to have all of the normal people in here, but we want to make sure that we show you guys some love, and we are going to welcome the new members and also make sure that you guys are in the Discord. You got to get in the Discord. And so this is where you're going to get the updates. You're going to get all of the alpha updates here in the markets and from the community, the Dano Crypto Dojo community. And so make sure you do this, and you can get the gas prices here. When you see that gas price of Ethereum going to five Gwei, that's when you make the moves, guys. That's when you make the moves. So, but yeah, just make sure you do that. Make sure you guys do the housekeeping. Go into the Discord, click all the links. Make sure you use the Bitflex link in the description. That is our direct partner, and we love Bitflex. It's a great exchange, and we want to make sure we show them some love. So let's go into the new members really quick. We're gonna do a little member shout out here. Do a little member shout out, and let's go right to the members section. We like to do this for all the new members. We've been crushing it on the members. You guys are absolutely amazing. So we're just going to go through this real quick here. We got Pit Stop Moto Racing. We got RC Moore. We got Damian Wins, Jason Root, Metabice. We got Dream Tanks TV, Dumpy Boot Boy. I love that. Jay Becker, Mark Z, Cynical Tech, Tempted Adverse, RJ69. We got Crypto Beehive, Michael Hinojosa, Nico Dimitrana, Joe Schmeckel, Mandy Rose, Risky 8, Alfredo Rodriguez, Jason Beats, got Crypto Naughty, OG Blockchain, Lee Lab, John M, Patrick, old cheeky guy there, Summer Sunrise, Stanzabar, Gamer Safton, Vinod Gundry. Okay, all right, so we're doing all the members. We got Smartway, F, we got Space Cowboys, Freedom is Wealth, Sin, myself, Clint34, Kalichi Gotcha, yes sir, Alexander D, Tone Lee, Brucey Kibitz, Havenpeck, and Steve Randall Jr. All right, guys. So, yeah, shout out to 45 members, guys. So, we're actually going to be doing a members-only live stream tonight. We are going to be doing it in place, I think, of the we're either going to do it a little bit earlier before the 8 o'clock stream, or we're going to be doing it a little after. We'll see. I'm going to get the consensus from the members. You guys got to let me know. We're going to have a little section in the Discord. But, yeah, you guys are absolutely amazing. Shout out to you guys. All right, so without further ado, we're going to make sure our guest is ready. Is our guest ready? We got to get a thumbs up from our guest. All right, yes. All right, our guest is ready. So without further ado, guys, let's bring on the guest. Drum roll, drum roll. Yo, Mr. Carl Runefeld, what is going on, dude?
I am very well. How are you, dude?
I'm doing fantastic. Just before we get started, I think you might be connected on your computer audio, so... check and see if you got, but either way, it's totally cool. We can still hear you, but if you want to use that your nicer Shure microphone there.
Can you hear me now?
There you go. There you go. Yeah.
Oh, nice. Perfect.
Yes.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, dude,
very good.
So how are you doing, man?
I'm doing very, very well, and I'm happy to be on your channel. I've seen you grow, and I watch your videos sometimes, and you're doing such a good job. Very cool to see.
Dude, well, I have to, honestly, I have to give credit where credit is due. I feel like you gave me a nice little spark, brother. Like you said, hey, you're doing great. Your channel's looking good, but maybe just tweak the screws a little bit. Maybe adjust the thumbnail, maybe adjust this. You guys got to remember, Carl's an OG YouTuber. He's been doing it for what now? 5 years?
5, 6 years, yeah.
Yeah. So this is why I brought you on the channel, man, because I think you're such an inspiration to people. You're 28 years old, 29 years old.
29,
yeah, 29 years old. You haven't even hit 30 yet, and you've accomplished a lot of things in a short amount of time. So, and we're going to get into the law of attraction. We're going to get into all this stuff real quick. Let me get the have my chat popping up right up under my name real quick. Let me make sure I get that off. I usually stream through OBS, so I have this like hybrid combination of OBS and
Mm.
restream happening. So, but let me put the chat up on the side here. Might be able to overlay it so then we can see it, so then we can interact with the chat. Yeah, there we go. Awesome. All right, cool. So shout out to the Dojo Crypto Dano Crypto Dojo community. Thank you guys for being here, and guys, please welcome Mr. Carl Runefeld. Give him a nice welcome.
You say my name very well. Some people in the US, I feel, have issues saying my name, Carl Runefeld.
Runefelt.
Yeah, no,
Yeah,
it's
just
good.
yeah,
You
you're
said
just
well.
Carl the Moon. You're referred to as the Moon Carl, the Moon Carl.
I know, I know. But
But
now
yeah,
when
so
I'm actually I'm gonna be releasing music in the next few months, and when I do that, it's under my actual name, Carl Runefeld. So when people go to iTunes or whatever they're using, Spotify, that's the name they had to search for.
yeah, and it's already easy, man, because like you type in Carl Runefeld, you pop up on the news, you pop up on the feed, so you already kind of have your name branded. So that's a good thing.
Exactly, exactly.
Well,
But yeah, so yeah, Carl Runefeld. That's my music name now.
yeah, and I love that you're into music too. You're a musician, so we have a lot of similar things in common, similar interests. But what I really want to get into for the show today, and to ask you some cool questions, because we talk about, we jokingly and not jokingly talk about the Matrix and how there's systems of control in the world, and there's if you believe in the power of energy and the power of your thoughts, then you can completely change your reality. And so you're a prime example of someone who really started to take the law of attraction seriously and apply it. So I want to ask you, when did it really start to click for you for the law of attraction? And at what point did everything just, like, you were like, this is what I'm going to do? Like, it clicked.
Well, I think probably like 6 7 years ago, when I was in the supermarket, I or even before the supermarket actually, I I I always wanted to become wealthy and free and travel the world. So I just realized that I need to do something, and I started to research online about how to change my life. And I found information about the law of attraction, and I learned about the universe, the fact that everything is energy, and the fact that the world is just energy. This means that it's not solid as you would think, meaning that you can actually change it. You can change your reality because it's just energy, and you are energy. We are all energy. So I learned about this, and I realized that if I can change my own vibrational energy, then I can change the external world. And some people think it sounds crazy, but I'm a living proof that it happened, because the
100%, yeah.
moment the moment when I started to change my reality, I was in a supermarket. I made $1,500 a month. I I was kind of depressed and didn't feel very good. So at that time, my vibrational frequency was very low, and it was very bad, and not motivated. But as soon as I changed my mindset and changed my vibrations, and I started to act as if I was already this very big successful person that I wanted to become, then my
Yeah.
life started to slowly change. Not overnight, not even over 2 months, but over the next 1 year, I saw changes, and I got good ideas and inspiration that, of course,
Wow.
comes from the universe. It's universe giving it to me on a silver platter somehow. Then I had the obligation, or the responsibility, to take these opportunities and act on them. The universe cannot make me act on things; it can give me the opportunities. But yeah, that's what happened.
Lost you for a second. Hold on.
I'm here. Are you there?
We're reconnecting. Oh, there you go. We're back. Okay. I don't know what happened, but it just lost connection for like a split second. But yeah, keep going, keep going.
Yeah, no, but I that was basically it. So
Well, so the one thing, so that's amazing. So guys, you got to really listen to what Carl is saying, because the key thing that he said is, look, it wasn't overnight. It took a year. And a lot of the times when people they start to realize that that energy does flow where you put it, especially if it's negative or if it's positive. It doesn't matter what energy you're putting out. It will the universe is going to give you that back. So, and yeah, people are putting in the chat. Carl marked himself safe from the Dubai rains.
yeah.
But yeah, it's so interesting that like you made a point, like, look, it did not happen overnight. I still had to go through the motions, and it took about a year for it to really start to click. So I'm curious. So what was did you so you I know you're famous for your trading. So you're famous for your trading and your fast blast, like technical analysis for crypto, for specifically Bitcoin, and then you go into some altcoins. But I'm curious, what was the first thing that you got into in crypto?
The first thing I got into in crypto was Bitcoin.
Yeah.
I put $50 in Bitcoin. That was my first investment. And then after I did that, I realized everything worked out. I put more and more and more until I put all my money in Bitcoin. And then later I found out about trading. I learned trading. I started to trade basically, and I started to find other altcoins. And in the beginning, I actually mostly lost money on altcoins, I would say, because I jumped in at the start of the big at the top of the bull market back in 2017, 18.
Mm,
But but yeah, Bitcoin is what gave me the biggest wealth by far, because uh, all other altcoins, I made more multiples on them, but I always put so small amounts in them that Bitcoin, I put all my money. So of course I made more money from that in real terms.
yeah.
But what I made the most amount of money from in my life was my businesses. So then I took my profits and put it into Bitcoin and multiplied my earnings.
Nice. So you basically took kind of a Michael Saylor strategy type of approach, where you're like, look, I'm gonna hedge not into fiat. I'm gonna hedge into and put more into Bitcoin, because this is what got me, where I am. So you're just gonna keep essentially doubling down. And some people have called you crazy. Some people, I love when Crypto, shout out to Crypto Chris, he'll say people were spitting in my face when I was telling him I'm buying Bitcoin, and just, things like that. So it's cool to see that the conviction is, you can see where your conviction on Bitcoin, it paid off. Paid off. So then you went into your businesses. So explain your businesses that you actually started, so people kind of get an idea of, like, okay, you went into crypto, and then from there you built some wealth, and then what was the next kind of level up, because you've been essentially just kind of going up tier. You're like, look, I'm gonna start trading, I'm gonna start investing, start the companies. So what was the first company you started?
So the first company I started was my YouTube channel, and
Mm,
or the first successful one. I tried a couple of drop shipping businesses that failed, but my first YouTube channel was, or actually, my very first YouTube channel was my music channel, which was way back in
nice.
2011. But I'm not going
Yes.
to count that as a business. That was something I did for fun. Um, but yeah, I started The Moon, which is my YouTube channel, and on this channel I started make crypto analysis, Bitcoin analysis, and monetary policy analysis, and all of these cool things. And I started to make money from that, eventually, from ads on YouTube and sponsorships, affiliate partnerships. I joined forces with Bybit very early on, made a lot of money with Bybit. And they made money from me, and many people that use Bybit, they've made money by accumulating Bitcoin and trading Bitcoin on Bybit. So that was
Yeah,
a
baller
partnership
move with
that
the Bybit partnership. That was a baller move, because they
that was a good
became
one.
very successful. Yeah, I mean, you didn't know, really. I mean, you could have gone either way. It could have been like, so it's really awesome
Yeah,
that it actually turned out being successful.
yeah, exactly, exactly. And the Sunshine Girl is saying in the chat, Love Carl and crypto from 2020 OG days. Yeah, me and Chris were traveling the world, making videos together everywhere. So we had a lot of fun.
I'll have to say, Crypto is the guy who revealed Da Vinci to me, because I was watching Crypto's videos where he's walking through the jungle, or he's like, just kind of world traveling, and all of a sudden Da Vinci pops up. I'm like, who's this guy? Who's this guy? And so yeah, shout out to Da Vinci.
Yeah, Da Vinci is a great person. He lives here in Dubai with me, and yeah, myself, Da Vinci, and Chris, we've been traveling around the world and having fun, just enjoying our lives as these free birds that can just fly anywhere. We made enough money that we can go anywhere at any point in time. No one's stopping us, and that is the true level of wealth. I think more than dollar amounts in your in your account. It's more about the freedom. Because
Yeah,
when you don't have money, most likely you have a constraint, right? That you have to be at a specific
that's your point.
location, you have a specific task to do. But when
Yeah,
you have money and you can travel around the world, it's a sense of freedom, I must say.
100%. Yeah, and that's the kind of thing about when you can escape the matrix. You're not you're making your own time, you're making your own rules, and that's what I think the law of attraction is really amazing once you start to come into it. Now, another question I have for you is, how can, say, someone who is just learning about this and they're like, I've never heard about the law of attraction, I've never heard about energy. What's some what's like three things that a person can do to really start to get on that path of attracting wealth, or at least just attracting, good energy into your life?
Okay, so the most important thing, like I said, is to change your mindset, to change your vibrational energy. And the best way of doing this is to start appreciating yourself more and respecting yourself more and realizing that you are worth um, everything that you want, and that you are deserving of everything that you want. And as soon as you realize that you deserve the best, then start acting as if you already have it, and start pretending like you already have it in your mind.
Yeah.
Doesn't have to be that you pretend in the real world, but in your mind. But then for myself, I actually pretended also in the real world a bit. I downloaded apps that are for like private jet charters, and I was looking at
Love it.
private jet charters. I was looking at expensive cars and expensive villas, um, not thinking it's expensive, but thinking I should buy one of this, I should have one of that, and maybe I should live in one of these houses,
Yeah.
and maybe I should fly in a private jet next week. Like, I was pretending in my mind, because that vibrational energy helped me then attract that reality.
I love it. It makes me smile, man. I love it so much. It's like it's gamifying it, really. It's like you're really taking it to the next level. It's not just writing it down. You're like, no, I'm going to download the app. I'm going to print out the picture. I'm even going to make the call. You maybe not even you don't even have the money at all to be able to book the flight, but you're going to call and just say, "Hey, my name's Carl Runefeld. I'd like to book a flight," or just something, just to even feel how it feels to do it. And that's the magic of it. That's so amazing. So I love that. Like, this is the sauce, guys. Like, this is the golden nuggets that you can take from this. That's the simplest thing you can even do today. Like, I'm going to do it today. I'm going to print out a Bugatti. You see the thumbnail that we have here is a Bugatti Chiron, and it's a dope one. It's a black one. So we know that Carl Classic has a has a Bugatti, and it's from the law of attraction. But it didn't happen
100%.
overnight. It didn't happen overnight. It took you some time, but
Yeah.
you didn't quit, though. That's the key. The key is that you did not quit. So I want to give some props to you for, kind of battling the wall, because I'm sure there's so many people out there that get into crypto, or they get into finance, business, starting your own business, like, and you hit that point where you'll hit a wall, or you'll have someone send you bad comments or something, or you have a bad review, or whatever it is. Like, you have one of your friends says, "Bro, what are you doing, man? You're wasting your time." And there's all these things that happen that come at you, and it's up to you to be able to be resilient. So that's what we're all trying to do, trying to do the same thing.
100%.
Yeah. Well, so let's get into some crypto. I just wanted to get a little bit into the law of attraction, because you are indeed a master of it. So The proof is in the pudding there. So so if you want to, let's go into some Bitcoin analysis, because we've obviously had some spicy things happen. We had the FOMC happen yesterday. We had a pump off the FOMC, possible dead cat bounce, but we'll have to check these levels. So I think my community would love to hear your technical analysis. So
I actually did not prepare to share my screen. So maybe if you have a specific question, I could answer it.
Yeah, I could even just pull up my screen as well, and I'll just pull up the Bitcoin chart. Maybe
Sure.
you'll be able to see it, and we'll pull up the daily or something, or we'll just you can direct me, and I'll try and direct. you can tell me where to go on the chart. All right, let's see. Let's share my screen, and we got that, and bada boom, and put that there. Okay. All right, so we got Bitcoin here on the daily chart on Bitstamp here.
Yeah. So long story short, I think that Bitcoin right now is looking quite weak. It looks like we might get a downtrend. And for everyone who watched the Moon Show just an hour ago, you can also remember that I said we see a small little bear flag there on the small time frame. Those small green candles there are forming a small bear flag. If that breaks down, we could definitely see Bitcoin go back down to like $51,000. And yeah, Jason in the chat is asking if I think 52K is possible in the next 7 days, and I think so. Yeah. So yeah, I think Bitcoin is looking a little bit overbought, and we might have to be a little bit in a bearish trend in the next few months, and then we go back up again towards the end of the year and early next year.
Yeah, that's definitely a good observation. We have those same levels here. We have the 53,001 level mark, because that is where we had that support off the previous bull flag that we had here in this level. We had this price range here, so people are speculating. Yeah, we break down past 53K, then the obvious targets are going to be in this kind of in this candle formations here, where we kind of chopped a little bit sideways. And what's interesting is that from here was the end of middle of February, and it did this only for up until the end of February, and then it just blasted off, and we had 3 massive green candles going to the upside. So
we have FO is asking in the chat, do you have any advice for me? I'm addicted to meme coins and I just keep losing every day. Well, if you keep losing every single day, I would advise you to stop meme coins.
Yeah. So give it to him, Carl. I'll put you full screen so you can really tell it to him.
Yeah, honestly, I think meme coins right now are very risky, and I've said it even when they were pumping. I said like, it looks like this is massive gambling, and I think you're late to the party. When everyone is talking about something, it's usually too late already. So try to find something which is not talked about. That's the best way to make money in crypto.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm trying to get okay. So let's look at the altcoins really quick. And you were asked, what's your altcoins on the Moon Show? People are always trying to pick your brain and try and get Carl's picks of altcoins, but we know some of them. But is there any that you never mentioned, that you've just never mentioned on the Moon Show, that you're just like, I kind of have a little bag of this?
Not really.
Nothing, yeah. Because you like to go into the blue chips. You don't get too red light. We call it the red light district, DGen red light district.
No, I don't go too DGen, to be honest. Sunshine Girl is asking, he's the Casta King. That's not a question.
Yeah, I was gonna say, yeah, you definitely talk about Costa. Yeah, Costa King. Yeah, guys, if you haven't, so Carl is he's an investor in Costa. It's one of his investing, early invested companies. They have an app, so if you're in the country that you can actually use the Casta app, it's probably pretty beneficial for you, because it's a fiat off and on loader, right?
Exactly, and and right now the cards are getting shipped in Europe. So everyone who has the K app in Europe, you can get the card and start spending your Bybit profits or Bitflex profits with your card. So that's
Nice.
that's amazing. So when you trade on Bitflex, you make money on Bitflex crypto. You take the crypto over to K app, you transform it into fiat, and then you can start paying bills and everything through the app. It has IBAN numbers and everything. It's absolutely beautiful.
Nice. Yeah, that's awesome. Yeah, that's super seamless. Like that's kind of what we need in crypto. We need like a nice seamless off and on ramp. Like I remember even just getting into crypto in early 2021. I was like, there's no way this is going to get mainstream like this, because I'm a techie guy and I'm into computers and all this stuff. And even for me, I was like afraid to, either set up an account or send a transaction or create a seed phrase and all this stuff. So like, and that's just for me. So I know just the we call them the normies, or the normie boomers, the boomer normies, that they need something like this. They need just an easy app that will make it
100%.
Yeah. So
that's
cool.
K-app. I don't think maybe you have the link or no, but if not, I'll help you out to get an affiliate link, and you can also make some money when people sign up to your link and they start using fiat and crypto on and off ramp. It's amazing.
Yeah, I think because we have people all around the world watching our channel. We got people in Australia. we got people in Africa. I mean, we got people all over the place watching.
We have Alexandra Vaneva. She's watching the Moon Show all the time. So happy to see you in the chat. Привет.
Nice, awesome. Yeah. We got a lot of moonwalkers here. So the moonwalkers are also Dano Jojo members as well. So. All right, so let's get into let's look at the altcoins here just for a second. We were looking at
I actually have another meeting I have to jump off.
Oh yeah, no worries, dude.
But thank you so much. That was amazing that you had me on the stream. I'm so happy to be here. And how many likes do we have right now, by the way?
Oh yeah, we didn't even check. Let's see. We gotta check and see. Let's see how many likes we got. 22. We can get more than that. We got 92 people watching. So if every single person absolutely destroyed the like button, then we'll be in some business.
Guys, like this stream right now and keep watching when Dano goes through all these altcoins. I have a thing I have to jump off. So, but thank you so much, guys, for having me.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, I told people we're gonna have a baller guest, so we had the best guest we could ever get for our first official guest for these live streams. So we really do appreciate it, Carl. Thank you so much for taking the time to come on the live stream. And would you like to come back?
Of course, anytime.
Awesome.
Anytime.
Awesome. Get your charts ready because we're gonna get you to do some TAs. So the next time you come on, we're gonna give it to him. We're gonna give it to him.
Nice. See you guys. Thank you.
All right, bro. Yeah. God bless. All right. That was Mr. Carl Runefelt. So awesome. Amazing. Yes. We got the legend. So guys, absolutely obliterate the like button right now because we got the OG on the channel. All right, so let's go into the markets. Let's go into the markets, guys. Let's do it. We got about 30 minutes left on the show, so we're gonna keep kicking it off here. We're gonna get into a little bit of the sauce. So let's get this. Let me reformat here. Let me get the chat off of here, and we're gonna do this. Bada bing. We're gonna maybe let's get a little music going. Let's do it. Okay. All right. So, welcome to Dano Crypto, guys. If you're just coming in, we just had Carl Runefelt as our official guest today, and we are feeling bullish, guys. We're still feeling bullish, even though we have these short-term price actions happening right here. So let's get into the charts here. So we were just analyzing Bitcoin. We had we're having a bit of a let's see. Are we getting back up here? Are we getting back up to 59,000? We're going to look at our trades here. We're going to assess the market. We're going to look at Bitcoin. It looks like it's wanting to pump right back up into the purple price range here in the short term. So it's looking good, guys. Thank you so much for being on the channel with me and experiencing the volatility together. Let me know if everything sounds okay. We're not streaming from our normal studio setup. Or from our normal software setup. So just let me know if everything is good. Let me know if everything is kosher. And also, put a 1 in the chat if you enjoyed the conversation with Carl Runefelt. We just had a nice quick conversation. We want to get him in, talk about the law of attraction, talk about all those things that can help you guys get in the right mindset for this bull run coming up, because we don't want to be left behind. We don't want to be left behind. So guys, let me know. Let me know. Put a 1 in the chat if you like that conversation. We got 39 likes. We got 40 likes. We got 72 people in here still. So guys, if you are grifting, don't be a grifter. Make sure you hit that like button. We got to absolutely destroy it. If we can even get, if we could get this thing to up 100 likes, that would be amazing. I'm trying to give you guys the best content possible. We're trying to get the best guests. We started off strong with the first guest being Mr. Carl Runefelt from the Moon Carl. And we are going to keep giving you even more bullish guests going into this bull run. So let's go, guys. Let's go. Smash up the likes. Absolutely destroy them. We need to send a nuke on the likes here. Send a nuke on the likes. All right. So let me know if the music isn't too loud. We normally don't play this type of music, but we're using this software here. So let's get into some of the altcoins here. Let's get into some of the altcoins. We got to go to danielcurtishughes.com real quick, and we are going to look at the overall market here on the 5-minute. Let's see what's happening. So who's next on the list of guests? Well, we're not going to tell you. We wanted to make it a surprise for this one, and we might just make each one a surprise. I think, the Moon Show does that. They don't tell you who's going to be on the show. They just say, we have a special guest, and it kind of builds up a little anticipation. And, but yeah, we're going to get some cool people. We're going to get some cool people, get their knowledge on here so you guys can, learn as much as possible and get entertained. That's why you're here, right? You're here to get entertained, guys. You're here to get entertained. You're not here to get to be bored. To be bold. All right. So on the 5-minute here, the altcoins have recovered because Bitcoin is bouncing. We have Pepe up real strong. Pepe up real strong here. All right, so Sunshine Girl says, Carr may be able to network to get Chris, Crypto, and Da Vinci on. Jay Casper might be able to link you up with Geo, who loves his music too. Yeah. Nice, yeah. I would love to get Crypto on the channel. He's another channel that kind of popped up in my feed 2021 a long time ago. And it's so cool that I never would have thought watching crypto and getting into crypto in 2021 that I would literally be like on my own channel right now and then interviewing Carl. Like if you told me that, I would be like, no, come on. But here we are. Here we are, guys. So the law of attraction works is all I'm saying. The law of attraction works is all I'm saying. All right, so Pepe up 2.6%. Up 2.6%. Absolutely amazing. Pepe is actually really strong right now in terms of what the Bitcoin price is doing. So we couldn't help ourselves. We got back into the Pepe long. And we also, where's Big Daddy Balls Rothschild? Where's Big Daddy Floyd Super Balls Rothschild? Where's Big Daddy Floyd? Because we got into the H-bar trade. We were like, look, if we see another 35% pump on H-bar, we're just gonna have to pull the trigger. So we got into H-bar. So shout out to the H-barbarians and shout out to the Pepe community because we are trying to catch this run that we've been trying to catch on Pepe. We already caught one of the runs before. We've showed you the profit. We showed you that we made about $1,000 in Pepe profits on that particular trade when we were catching that run off of the all-time high. So let's look at Pepe right now. And we'll show you the flag, the bull flag on this particular coin, and we're going to go through the other coins that we've been watching that are breaking out of their bull flags. So we're watching Pepe breaking out of the bull flag. We are watching the Me token, which is also breaking out of a bull flag. And then we also have NAKA, which is also in a descending wedge that is not necessarily in a flag, but in a massive broken cup and giant handle. So then you can also look and put the case on XYO that is in the same pattern. Look at these wedges going down. So so basically what I'm trying to tell you guys here is that things like Dogecoin, and Dogecoin, actually, the chart on the daily with Dogecoin, if you look at it, looks exactly like Bitcoin. Literally looks exactly like Bitcoin. If you look at the Bitcoin daily chart, and then you look at the Dogecoin daily chart, it looks really similar. So we're in a accumulation phase here right now in a price range with Dogecoin. So It's the calm before the storm. Yes. MFRX9, of course, it is the calm before the storm. So look at this, guys. So Dogecoin right now actually is looking really bullish because we got a cross here on the RSI. We're going to get a nice bullish cross with the blue line crossing over the orange line here. And we are going to be probably, at least in the short term, pushing up to 14 cents and hitting this resistance up here at 16 cents for Dogecoin. And Andrea, we are going to be talking about Brett. We will go into Brett. We actually swapped our Brett into Boomer. So we swapped our Brett into Boomer because we thought, why not? We're still going to probably build a bag of Brett, but if we see Brett go down to a cent, which is basically the last support level that we hit with Brett, then I'll buy more. I'll buy more. I'll buy some. I'll buy some now. I'll buy some then, because then that is the potential of us getting a nice 381% move back up to the upside of the all-time high for Brett. And this is Brett on base. This is Brett on base. So the controversy right now with Brett is that we have a competition that's happening here now. It's Brett on ETH or Brett on base, and then or it's Pepe coin, original Pepe coin, or Pepe. So it's basically a battle between liquidity and communities of what's gonna do better, what's gonna last, and what's the rug pool, and what's got all these early investors and all this stuff. And you know what I tell you guys, you know what you should do? The easiest thing that you guys can do is just buy. I mean, you either just don't buy any of them, or you put a little money into each one and you just say, hey, if one of these pumps or they all pump, take profits. You know, I'm not a financial advisor, of course. I just do this for entertainment purposes only. But if I was in the situation where I was looking at all this, I would say, I'm going to put a little in Brett. I'm going to put a little in Pepe coin. I'm going to put a little in Pepe. And I'll put a little in this Brett on ETH or whatever. So you're just kind of saying, like, look, I'm not going to choose one. If you're a degen, you're just going to choose them all and see which one works the best, you know? Put a 1 in the chat if you agree, because that's kind of the strategy here, is that, you know, you don't really want to marry a particular coin. Maybe you do have that strong enough conviction where you're like, this is going to be the one. Then go ahead, go for it. But make sure you take profits so you don't round trip your bags. Because you start round tripping your bags and you start buying here, and then it goes up to here and you don't take any profits at all, then I can't help you. I can't help myself. This is what I'm trying to learn. I'm trying to learn to basically retrain my brain to say, look, I don't care how much this thing is that could potentially go up in the long term. You better take something. Take 25%. Take something. Because if you don't, no one ever went broke taking profits, but also the people that hold a little bit of that bag long term for the potential of a breakout, then that's where you start getting into some interesting territory, guys. Start getting some interesting territory. All right. How many people do we have watching across all platforms? I don't know if we can exactly see how many people are watching on X. If we have any people watching on X, let me know who you are, where you are, whoever you are. We have 77 people still watching concurrent on YouTube, so you guys are absolutely amazing. So if you're just coming in, please go back and watch this video from the very beginning, because we actually had Carl Runefelt on the channel. We had a nice interview with him, talked about the law of attraction. We did a little bit of a Bitcoin analysis. And so the next time that he comes on the channel, though, guys, get ready, because we will go into the TA. We're going to go into it. We're going to get his price predictions. We're going to get all that stuff. But yeah, we're super excited and very blessed and grateful to have him on the channel, because it is just a way to just get that energy flowing towards abundance. And what better person to have on the channel to get that energy flowing is the legend. So let's go, guys. So yeah, watch this stream back. And make sure you share it to X. All you got to do is copy this link, and we share it. We share. All right. So let's see what's happening across. So let's see the fear and greed index here. Let's go to check the fear and greed index here. Let's check the fear and greed index here. I don't know why this website wants to try and connect with my wallet. No, thank you. No, thank you. I do not want to connect my wallet. All right, so we are in fear. Yes. I love we're in fear. I love when we're in fear. You buy the fear. You buy up the fear. You lick up the fear. You slurp it up with a you just slurp it up. Slurp the fear up. That's what we have to do. We have to train our brains to not sell in the fear. We buy the fear. We buy the fear. We buy it. All right, guys. So right now we are actually up 156% in our Pepe trade. We were thinking, man, probably could have put all of this dough here that we put into H bar into Pepe. Pepe being the outlier here in our trades that we just put in recently, and yeah. But I think H bar is actually probably going to do well because we were looking at the H bar chart. We were looking at the H bar chart and we couldn't help ourselves. We said, whoa. This thing's in the range. This thing's in a massive range on the daily. And if we even just get a nice halfway candle pumping up into a daily close of 25%, that's a great trade. That's a great trade. So that's what we're looking at right now. We also want to look at Metis because Metis, guys, we had someone on the Moon show, pretty smart. Whoever said this, they said Metis is super undervalued. And I said, agreed. Metis is super undervalued, and it had been testing these levels up over past $100 previously in the beginning of the year, just in January, and we tested all the way up to $154. So what we're going to see here is a test back up to the 0.5 and the 618. We get supported off the 618, then we will be pushing up to the 786, which is $130 in the move there. So if you have not checked out Metis, I implore you to check it out. It's a layer 2. They have the same kind of mechanisms as what, like, say, Phantom and Polygon. They work the same. They use the token as gas. There's protocols on the layer 2, and there's opportunities for you to be able to get early access and airdrops if you use the protocol early. They already did, a seed round where all the people that were in early, very, very early, were able to claim an airdrop. I'm surprised I didn't get the airdrop because I was using some of the protocols and I didn't get the airdrop. So you probably had to be really, really early. And so there probably is still a chance. And so I would just, go into Metis and just click around, just check it, and it's fast. I will tell you, it is the fastest transaction speed out of every single transaction I've ever sent, ever. It is the fastest. It was I don't know what just happened there. I sent this Metis from my exchange to my wallet and back vice versa, and it literally was confirmed in 20 seconds. I counted it. I was looking at the screen, and it was like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10. It was like 10 seconds. 10 seconds the thing got in. Super, super fast. I was like, okay, Metis. Okay, Metis. All right, so let's see how the stock market actually opened up today. Let's look at the S&P 500 and let's check it out. Let's see the S&P. You down with S&P? Yeah, 500 me. All right, so let's see. All right, let's look at the daily. All right, so people are asking if I can check out Injective and Fetch. Yes, we can do that. Yeah. We talked about Injective. We said, look, Injective's not looking too good. It's looking like maybe it could test up a little bit and have a little bit of a push with the rest of the altcoins. But in terms of what people are picking to actually use, it's not Injective. If it was, then it would have been sustained. It would have sustained going over its all-time high of $45 and $50. But now it's literally sitting at 20 bucks. So I don't know. I don't know about that. And you don't really, and it just kind of it just dropped. Like there was a big hype, and then it just went, and then it was just like, meh. It just went blop. So if you got in an Injective when everyone was hyping it up, like this is going to be the pick, then you're down massively. So it looks like the S&P right now is in the red, which is very interesting. And so let's correlate that with the dollar strength index. Let's look at the Dixie here, and let's see where the level is for the Dixie. So we were speculating, if we're looking at the Dixie on the weekly, that we were going to have a breakdown back to these levels, so then Bitcoin would have strength. This level marked here was where Bitcoin was when we had the massive breakdown from 45K to go into the bear market, and we had the dollar strength go up to push these all-time highs here, up at 114. So now we've had this descending wedge. We broke out of the descending wedge in this measured move, and then we broke back down into a triangle formation. We went back up a little bit, and now we're back up to that same area. So what is this telling me? We had a test, and we are going to go back down into 98 going into next year. So going into next year, the strength of the dollar is going to go down because it's being printed to crap, and Bitcoin is only going to go up. So just because of the supply and demand mechanism. It's not because I'm a moon boy. It's because there's supply and demand mechanisms that are built into... Dump it. Yeah, let's dump this thing. Dump the US dollar. Like, if there's anything you want to dump, it's the fiat. It's not going anywhere, guys. All right. So, it's 10:51. We're going to stream about 10 more minutes, guys. Thank you so much for being on this earlier live stream today. We had a special guest, talked about the law of attraction, and we talked a little bit about how you guys can get yourselves in the right mindset to get into an abundance mentality and energy in your life. All right, so guys, if you haven't popped into the Discord yet, that would be absolutely amazing. Pop into the Discord. And we have over 80 members, so we're going to do a 100-member Discord party here very, very soon. But it just takes 20 more people to sign up on this Discord. So guys, we have about 64 people watching on... I don't know if it's just across all platforms. Let's see. We have 61 people watching on YouTube, and we have one person watching on Twitch. We have two people watching on X. So if we can get all of you guys into the Discord, then we will have a massive party. We'll have a massive party. Okay, so let's get into what is overall the market is looking like. So Bitcoin has crossed 59,000. So we're bullish right now in the short term. Now, what's interesting, guys? Ethereum. Have you all we've been hearing about is Bitcoin. Bitcoin this, Bitcoin that, Bitcoin this. Inflows, outflows of Bitcoin, blah, blah, blah. Bitcoin this, and then Bitcoin that. I think Ethereum is going to absolutely explode here. You know why? Because people are forgetting that no one's even really actually talking about the fact that Ethereum also, as an ETF, was approved along with Bitcoin. And the Ethereum ETF here for... Phone's ringing. It's a little inconvenient that my phone is also my camera, so I don't even know who that was. We'll see. But what's interesting here is that Ethereum is going to get inflows as well, and we're also leading up. You remember how Bitcoin reacted to the ETF approvals and the actual launch up to the launch point. So we had Bitcoin steadily going up into a almost kind of like a by the time up into the event of it launching. We had a little bit of a dip, and then we blasted off. So it's almost like I think Ethereum could do the same thing, where Ethereum goes all the way up to 4K again and past 4K, and then into, so May we could have a approval for an Ethereum ETF in the United States approval. So that's going to happen. That's going to happen, no doubt. And so once that happens, we're going to see that price start going up, 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 up. Then once it launches, retrace, and then boom. And then we see ETH going past 5K, all-time high. ETH has not broken its all-time high yet, guys. You haven't realized that Ethereum has not broken its all-time high. Ethereum has not broken its all-time high yet. All-time high was 4,664. We only got up to 39. We got up to 4,000, a little bit over 4,000, and got rejected. So we crossed this portion here of getting over our all-time highs right here, which was like was it 5K that we made it to? No, we almost made it to 5K. So Ethereum's going to be climbing up to that all-time high going into news with the ETF. So mark my words. I mean, I said it here, guys. So. All right, and yeah, thank you, Sunshine Girl. Thank you for welcoming all of the new members, all of the new people that are in the stream. I really do appreciate it. You guys are amazing. If you are brand new, make sure you go through the Discord, you get familiar with everything, make yourself acquainted. We got our mods here. We got our, OG mod. We got Sunshine Girl. We got people in the, crypto, in the Dano Dojo community. Jason Beats in here. We got MFer. We got Having Peck. We got F. We got all the people in here. So thank you so much. I really do appreciate you guys. And if you have not yet, please absolutely destroy the like button, because if we can get over 50 likes, it gets more people in here. And also, it gets more people to come in to rewatch the live stream and get some sauce from the legend. The golden nuggets. The golden nugget that you can then dip in the sauce. All right, so let's check Bitcoin right now. Let's check Bitcoin, because if Bitcoin is pumping and we're back in the price range, baby. We're back in the price range, baby. Let's go. Let's go. Let's change up this music. We need some bumping. We need some bumping stuff. We need some epic. Let's see what epic music sounds like. Or no, cinematic. We need some cinematic. Let's see some cinematic music to get Bitcoin to go into the price range here. Let's make it happen. So are we going to get rejected here? So this is the key here. We want to see, let's look at the Fibonacci retracement levels here. We're going to pull it from the recent high here to the low. Looks like we tried to get up to the 618 and we got rejected. And then we tried to get up to the 0.5, got rejected. Then we tried to get back up. We traded under the golden area here, 0.382. And then now we are in a ascending wedge a little bit here, coming off a possible bear flag. So what are we going to do, guys? What are we going to do? What are we going to do? What do we do? Well, we might just have to hold the line, guys. We might have to hold the line. Hold the line. Trades are looking good. Not looking too bad. Yeah, price could be very strong there. Yes, price could be very strong. Let's see what happens. It's looking real spicy. Real quick, I want to look at my phone and see actually who called me. That didn't work. I couldn't see it. It's okay. I'll check it later. You just got a soul dip, a soul drip ad. You just got a soul drip ad. Oh no. Well, guys, I'll tell you what. it's kind of challenging getting your channel monetized. You have to get watch time hours. Like, you can get views all day, but if someone will view your video and then they don't watch it, then you don't get the watch time hours. So getting over 4,000 watch time hours, it doesn't, you're like, oh yeah, sure, I could do that. Well, guess what, guys? It took me 2 years, over 2 years, to get over 4,000 watch time hours. It took me over 2 years. So it's not an easy feat. Yes, you can get a video and go viral and it'll blow up, but I'm telling you guys, that SHIT is rare. So it's, this is the reality. You grind, you build the thing up, and you don't quit when you only have 500 subscribers and you're like, ugh, I'm only getting like 50 views a video. This sucks. And you get really frustrated, but then you have to say, it's okay. It's okay. And honestly, guys, this is with anything. This is with anything that you're starting, whether it be a business, whether it be a project, whatever it is, you're going to go through these exact same things. And this is why I feel like this channel is a good inspiration for people to say, look, if you just start, don't make excuses. Don't say, oh, I can't start because I have to get this certain camera. I gotta have this certain thing. It's got to be set up a certain way. If you go back to my channel, look at my first video, you would laugh. You would laugh. You'd be like, oh my God, this guy can't even get the audio synced right. The quality of the camera looks like absolute garbage. Looks like I'm recorded it on a Polaroid, like on a Polaroid snap camera. Like, it's just ridiculous. So and then you go to now. Yeah, hold on. Just make your dreams come true. Just do it. Just do it. Just freaking do it. Let's pull this up. Let's actually pull up. Let's pull up Shia LaBeouf because this is absolutely hilarious. We love the Toonami do it. It's so funny. The Toonami just do it with Shia LaBeouf. Like, it is the best one. I hope there's audio on this. I might have to share. Let me know. Can you guys hear this? You can't hear it? Oh, man. Oh, man. You can't hear it? No audio? I don't know why it doesn't give me audio. That's so weird. I share my screen, and it's supposed to give me audio in this screen, but it's not doing it. It's not doing it. All right, but yeah, you guys gotta watch that. I'll link this literally in the description because it's hilarious. If you ever just want to get a good laugh and see Shia LaBeouf literally fart a lightning bolt, that's the one. Oh man, it's good stuff. Good stuff. All right. Man, I don't know why that's not working. I'm going to have to contact Restream and be like, why is the audio not coming through? Why is the audio not coming through properly? Don't understand. Okay. All right. BTC, the power. I have the power. Does Bitcoin have the power to reclaim? Can we reclaim? Can Bitcoin reclaim these price ranges like it's reclaiming water from a hot summer's rain? We're going to filter that sucker up. Let's go. All right. I know. Isn't it so irritating when things don't work? But I'll tell you what. I'm really happy that the interview at least worked with Carl, because sometimes when you have guests and you have people come on and you're like, I don't want to waste their time. I don't want to, I want to make sure that we do this thing properly. And so it all worked. It all worked. It went well. I even caught his microphone. I was like, look, because a lot of people, they don't do this. They'll get people on the interview and they're just like, they're nervous, or they're just like, ugh, and they don't tell them like, hey, bro, your microphone, it's from your computer. Let's fix this right now. And so I was like, we fixed it, all good, and then we got good quality audio going through the whole thing. So hey, I'm happy. If I'm happy, you're happy. If he's happy, we're all happy. We're all good. He said he was going to come back, so we're feeling pretty good, guys. We're feeling pretty good. I'm signing, you're signing, he's signing, we're all signing. It will always work when you have guests. Why should it be any less successful for you than any other YouTuber? You're more of a natural at this than you realize, Daniel. Whoa, man, Sunshine Girl coming with the comments here. Nice. Now, thank you, Sunshine Girl. Thank you. I'm going to figure out a way to stream like this through the studio, because then I can actually highlight comments. Because look, I can highlight this comment and it actually shows your really cool profile picture. And then we can do a little Having Peck saying, girls always spitting. I spit hot fire. I spit hot fire. Dylon. I spit hot fire on you. You remember Dylon? I don't even know how I just remembered Dylon spit hot fire. Do you guys remember Dylon? Dylon. All right, H bar is looking spicy. I think the altcoin. Ooh, look at that, guys. That's the. Okay. MACD. We get a push up here with green histogram volume. We're gonna freaking crush this level right here. The RSI was down here with the green movement going to the upside here. We're gonna look at this real quick here. We're gonna look at this. Look at this move, 20%. Okay, and then here we get histogram and RSI peaking at these levels here. Like look at this. Okay. Oh man, guys, I don't know if you're. Am I just freaking crazy? Am I just seeing this? But here you go. I don't know what to tell you here, but here's this. Here's that. Here's this, and then look at this. Look at this, guys. Whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. Hold the phone. Hold the freaking phone. Hold the phone. Hold the H-bar phone, because this thing, like, wow, okay. Where's Big Daddy Floyd Super Bowls Rothschild when we need him to come back in here and say, I told you so. I told you. Okay. We said we were going to end. Why are we still streaming? What are we doing? What are we doing? Are we streaming because we're having too much fun? Are we streaming because we're having too much fun, guys? It just might be the case. Tacky Games is saying it expanded to Polygon. Oh, huh. Tacky Game. Okay, so we're not familiar. Tacky Games. So let's see. Tacky Games. All right, Tacky Games, volume on the 24-hour down 27%. Where's the news? Where's the news that they... Is this the right one? Let's see. Any news for Polygon? I don't see any news. Nicholas saying he is new here. Love the vibe. Oh, well, we love you. We love you, Nicholas. We love you, Nicholas. All right, so I don't know. Is this the right one? The Tacky Games? Is this a... Oh, Zynga. Tacky Games is building the Web3 Zynga. Oh, kind of like Zynga. Okay, a player-owned Web3 mobile gaming network that brings real players and gaming revenue on chain through Tacky. Okay, so they do have a Polygon address. They're on Solana. Interesting. The contract actually starts off with the word Tacky. Huh. Huh. Okay. Yeah, we'll keep it on the radar. Keep it on the radar. Looked like it was at 8 cents at one point when this was in 2022. Huh. Super low market cap, 23 mil. Yeah. So the overall market is doing right now. Yeah, Bitcoin might be just heading right back up to 60K. That could have been the bear. That could have actually been a bear trap. That could have actually been a successful bear trap because if you think about it, Bitcoin in the macro is still on an uptrend. Doesn't matter. Like if you look at Bitcoin in an uptrend on the weekly here, we are still in an uptrend. I mean, we're still in a massive uptrend. It really doesn't matter these short term like capitch, mini capitch. We'll call it the mini capitch of weekends, mini capitulation weekend here and then also inflows. So I think we could very well get a retest to the previous resistance here, which was just right at the top of the price range, which is at 60,900. So 60,009, and then we have this level right here, which is the 61.7. 61.7 we have marked because this is where we have the basically chop to get us back up over 62, which would be 65.5. Then we're getting into some spicy territory because then look, you can see here, this was all like price range ranging between 61 and 68. This is why we have these ranges marked. We always like to mark where we've had these previous resistance and support. Resistance, support. Resistance, 68, support, 61. And we're about to go right back into what we would consider our support levels, which would be 59,000, 60,000. So, guys, if you like that TA, put a 1 in the chat. If you think I'm literally don't have anything, don't know what I'm talking about, put a 2. If you just like to hear me talk, put a 3. Put a 4 if you think I'm an absolute clown. I'll put a 4. 13. 13. What does 13 mean? I don't even want to know what 13 means. Put a 13 if you think. All right, but actually, let me know, guys. Do we still have people from the moon? Do we have the moonwalkers in here? Shout out to the moonwalkers. Shout out to all the moonwalkers. Moonwalkers in the chat. All the moonwalkers. Guys, we didn't get this thing up to 50 likes yet. Let's go. Let's go. Come on. Let's get this thing cranking. Let's get it cranking. Be well appreciated. Well appreciated. Did I get just less likes? Did someone unlike the video? Oh, I think that's just what happened. They're like, no, if you're asking for likes, I'm going to unlike it. Oh, there it goes. Okay, it tricked me. YouTube is like trying to freaking play games with me right now. YouTube is playing games. All right, so guys, all right, so I think we did enough on this. I mean, we had a live guest. We talked about the law of attraction. We did some Bitcoin TA. We talked about some altcoins. We showed the trades. We showed what we're doing. We're keeping it spicy on the channel. And so now we're going to go into the section, which is the last section of the channel, which is Q&A. Questions, answers, debates, discussions. What do you guys want to know? It's going to go up. It's going to go up. Of the wise words of Crypto's RS George, Bitcoin, it going to go up. It going to go up forever, infinitely. The dollar will infinitely go down because they'll just print it forever, and Bitcoin will go up infinitely forever because you cannot make any more. All right, so people are asking for AI coins. Okay, AI coins and fetch. Okay, so we saved this article. We wanted to save this article because you guys were very curious about this acquisition. So Fetch AI and SingularityNet and Ocean Protocol are doing a acquisition merger where they are merging their tokens, $7.5 billion merger. And so what that is, and so the tokens are Fetch AI, AGIX, which is SingularityNet, and then we have Ocean Protocol. And so with that, so FET becomes ASI with a total supply of 2.6 billion tokens. AGIX tokens are going to migrate to ASI at a conversion rate of 0.43 to 1. And then Ocean tokens are going to migrate to ASI at a conversion rate of 0.43. So this is interesting. So we're going to have there's obviously going to be early investors in this ASI token. Now, is that going to, so they would be very smart to not list this ASI token on perps at all. They should only list it spot. Spot available on the biggest exchanges, Binance, Bybit, Coinbase, KuCoin, Kraken, Gate.io. Just keep going down the list, like all the big exchanges, get it on there. No no perps yet. Don't have the potential for people to be shorting this damn thing, and then see how it goes. So I'm very curious to see how this token will launch and what will happen, because when we've seen tokens that have big hype and they launch on these exchanges, a lot of the times you get a big pump and you get a big dump right after, because people get in early and they just want to go ahead and take those profits right off the freaking top, and they don't even care. So you gotta be aware of that. Okay, so so Having Peck made a good point. He said, I'm going to hunt arbitrage on these tokens during this time. Yeah, it could be a good way that you can I mean, as these tokens are going to go towards this conversion, there's a potential where it could get really volatile, and it's going to be going up and down, wicking, possible sell-off because of these conversions. And I mean, yeah, there's probably going to be some opportunities on both sides, either to the upside or the downside. So yeah, we're keeping a lookout on it. All right, anything else, guys? Anything else? Anything else? You can see what's up on the hour. Okay. Palm AI. Palm AI. Where's Palm? We saw Palm on here. Where is Palm? Let's see. Palm. There it is. It says Palm again. Vicious Teletubby. Shout out to Vicious Teletubby. Amazing. So yeah, our members live streams are going to be lit. Guys, we have about 50 people, 50 members. I hope everyone, when we go live and we decide when we're going to do these members only live streams, I want to see every single one of you in it. Which is basically 50 people. So it's going to be a nice big party. All right. You guys are the best. All right, so let's see. At Palm AI. Palm AI, we're looking at it right now. So Palm, see, had a nice move to the upside. The chart looks pretty decent, but it just has a nice, nice downtrend here on the year. See, launched in 2023, end of the year. All-time high was $2.02. So at sitting at 65. I mean, that's see how the DEX volume is kind of Duke, straight Duke. I honestly like, for some reason, I don't know why, but a lot of the times I really, the difference between me going into a token and not is if I can trade it without having to go through an exchange. Like, if I don't have to go through an exchange and there's volume on the DEX and the protocol of where this coin is coming from, that's a good sign for me. So it gives hope that there's volume all across all platforms, not just the exchanges, not just the inflated like balance of what the exchange probably has, opposed to what the actual buyers and the holders of the coin is. So like you have a coin that's does well on the exchanges, but then like when it's out circulating in DeFi in the world, it's doing garbage and no one wants to trade it. So it's like that's where I like to pick and choose. Okay, I can actually swap this thing, and there's liquidity to be able to do so. It's all about the liquidity. If there's no liquidity, there's no trade. That's just a fact. No liquidity, no trade. If you could have you can have a coin go up, and if there's no liquidity in the pool, there's nothing's coming out. Nothing's coming out. Hold on, Sunshine Girl, you don't have a membership? So maybe I'll get a membership sooner. I'll get locked out of the member streams, then at least it'd be a lot quieter. How are you not a member yet, Sunshine Girl? What? Can I gift you one? How do I gift people memberships? Because I feel like I haven't been able to do that. Hold on, engage with your audience. How do I gift a membership? Can I gift a membership? I can support my own channel. There we go. Buy memberships for viewers. Let me do this. Let me freaking do this. Let's see. One membership for... Hold on just a second. I want to... How do I do it specifically for one person? How do I do it? How do I do it? I should know how to do this. Membership gifting. One membership. And let's see if this works. It's like, no, it doesn't work. You're poor. You're broke. You're poor. That's my impression of Andrew Tate. You're broke. You're fucking poor. Hi, I just arrived to your first live. Thanks to Jason, the bird next door. Chirp, chirp, the bird next door. Chirp, chirp. Well, if you just came in, you kind of missed a big show, so you're gonna have to go back. You're gonna have to go back and watch it from the beginning. So, guys, if you want to get here, let's see. We'll go here. Mr. Carl Runefelt, a little interview in the beginning of the show. Check it out. Okay. Hopefully I think we did good. I don't know. What do you guys think? Did we do okay? Were we a good interviewer? We were trying to let him talk. I've been told multiple times in my life that I gotta let people talk. And I gotta not interrupt them. And I need to not think about what I'm trying to say as they are talking. It's a big skill. It's a skill you gotta train. And I think the more that I do this, and I'll tell you guys, I had a podcast. I did about 5-6 episodes back in the day. I didn't like fully launch it. It was kind of almost like syndicate radio type podcasting. And it got me in the groove of just being like, man, this is like, how do you get this thing going? Check 1 2 1 2. We got sound. We got sound. Did I just talk with no freaking sound? Hold on just a second. What is happening here? What is happening? When did I just get muted, guys? Because I was saying some good stuff. Check 1 2 1 2 3. Son of a gun. Son of a freaking gun. Son of a gun. Son of a gun. Yes, of course. Right when I get muted, I was trying to tell you guys the meaning of life, and then you would have had it. Son of a gun. You know, I'm not even gonna repeat it. I'm not gonna freaking repeat it. What I was saying was, I hope I did a good job at interviewing Carl. I did a podcast back in the past, in like years ago, and I was just trying to basically learn how to properly listen to people, listen to what they're saying, and ask the right questions to be able to get what they are wanting to eventually, to get closer to what they're really truly wanting to say and what they're wanting to express. And so I've been classic at being a person that will divert a conversation because I get squirrel brained, and then I'm like, oh, you know, like I remember when I did this back at this time, and you know, whatever. And so and then the conversation gets completely stifled. So I have learned, and I'm getting better, but it's honestly just doing this. So you be in front of a camera, you're talking to people, you're interacting, doing interviews and stuff like that. So it's a good way to train yourself, train your brain. And it's like a training ground, guys. We call it the dojo for a reason, because we're all in this together. We're in that dojo. We're taking punches. We're getting hit. Boom, boom. We're blocking. Got to put your hands up, because like we got Gary Gensler, we got Janet Yellen, we got freaking all these people that we have to fight. We got to fight them. We got to do this thing, guys. So we got to keep vigilant. We got to keep vigilant. Very vigilant. So yeah, I love that. Yeah, it says, yeah, what kind of bird is that, Sunshine Girl? Is that a parakeet? What is that? Not a parakeet. What is that? That's an Australian native bird. A cockatoo. A cockatoo. What did I say? A parakeet? A cockatoo. I believe the bird that my grandma has. My grandma has had this bird. I think it is a cockatoo, and her name is Juju. Juju. This bird, guys, this bird is so smart. The bird's gonna basically outlive my grandma. Like, I mean, the thing is like, the thing is so dang smart. It's crazy. Can fully talk. Knows, like, it's creepy. It's creepy how smart these birds are. It's creepy how smart these birds are. And then to think that they were dinosaurs at one point. They were velociraptors. Guys, do you believe that birds were once velociraptors? Do you think it's all a hoax? Is it a hoax? Cockatoo. Cockatoo. Yeah, I will. I'm not going to say where I'm at. I don't know why I don't want to. I just don't want to. I can't, like, it's just easier for me to just like keep it like luminous and anonymous, and then out at a point where I want to just like really like, hey, come to this crypto event, blah blah blah, and then I have no choice but to reveal, you know, at least the vicinity of where I'm at. We have a lot of amazing birds here, though. You could go bird watching in the place that I'm at. Oh yeah, so bird pick soul memes. Okay, so yeah, if we were gonna go and look at the bird memes for Solana, isn't it Roost? I think isn't Roost on Solana as well, or is that just that was base chain? I think. I don't know. Is there any bird coins? Is there any kind of, because right now it's like, let's see what's pushing volume on memes for. Okay, it's cats. Okay, we got shark cat. Lots of cats, pop cat, bug cat. So it's switching up to cats now, guys. Cat in a dog's world. That one's been in the game. Smudge cat, pop. Look, it's all cats. It's all cats. Meowing cat, shark cat, nub cat, the tick cat. Look, it's all cats. It's all freaking cats. Jason Bid said, "Great job interviewing him. Thank you. I was trying to do my best." Oh, yeah, meow, meow. Yeah, can we get your bird? Can we get that cockatoo to look up the best Solana, the best bird coins right now? Okay. You guys are fun. You guys are funny. You guys are funny. All right, let's see how the market's doing right now on the 5 minute, maybe on the hourly 5 minute. Okay. Okay. Stanza sometimes you got to say please. Sometimes you got to say hey. Bitcoin will wreck you sweetly. Crypto will screw you gently. It will bounce you roughly. It will destroy you completely. And then you say, hey, I bought some altcoins. And then you say, wait a minute, Sally, I think you got something else to buy. Did you get your groceries? That's not the right way. What's your favorite coin? You said Cardano. Oh my God, I think your wife is leaving you. Maybe Polkadot. Gavin Woods said it would pump, but it's not. So I'm going to go to Stanza. Oh, guys. All right. We got to end this stream. I'm getting crazy now. All right. We got to end this stream, guys. Thank you so much for being on the live stream. And make sure you guys do all the housekeeping. You do all of the stuff that will get you guys started in your crypto journey. If you're brand new and you haven't opened up anything, you haven't even started your trading journey yet at all, and you just want to get your starter pack going, click the NordVPN link in there. Use all the links in the description. Make a deposit. You get a juicy fat bonus, and we will be on this crypto journey together. And guys, remember, we stream every single day at 11:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, Monday through Saturday. We do not stream on Sundays, but if the market is heating up, we might do some spicy emergency streams. But we also release videos every single day and on Sundays. And we also go live at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on those same days. So we stream 2 times a day, guys, 2 times a day. So Wesley Sheffield said, bro, what am I supposed to do with the rest of my day? Well, go on a run. Get a kettlebell and just start pressing your way to getting some muscles, some more money. I don't want anyone to be told that they're scrawny, that they're poor, that they're not going to amount to nothing. We're not going to listen to Andrew Tate. Let's go.